Welcome back to English Life Story. Today, we are going to work on something very important, something that can completely change the way you speak English. Let me ask you a question. When you want to say something in English, do you first think in your own language, then you translate it into English, and then you speak? If you do this, you are not alone. Many English learners do exactly the same thing. They know many English words, they understand English videos, they can read simple English, but when they need to speak, they stop. They think, they translate, they worry about grammar, and they lose time. Maybe this happens to you. Someone asks, "How are you?" You know the answer, but your brain starts translating. I am fine, or I am doing well, or today I feel good. The answer is easy, but your brain is working too hard. Why? Because you are trying to translate everything. Today, we are going to start changing that habit. You do not need perfect English. You do not need difficult vocabulary. You do not need long sentences. You need simple English and regular practice. In part 1 of this lesson, we will learn the first simple ways to train your brain to think in English. So relax, listen carefully, repeat when you can, and most importantly, do not translate every word. Let's begin. Part 1. Start with simple thoughts. The first step is very simple. Start with the things you already know. Look around you. What can you see? Maybe you see a door? Think door. Maybe you see a window? Think window. Maybe you see a chair? Think chair. Maybe you see a table? Think table. You do not need to make a sentence yet. Just name things in English. Door, window, chair, table, phone, book, water, bag. This is a very simple exercise, but it is powerful. Why? Because you are connecting the real world directly to English. You see the object, and your brain connects it to the English word. You do not need to say the word in your native language first. You see a book? Think book. You see water? Think water. You see your phone? Think phone. This is the beginning of thinking in English. Part 2. Describe what you are doing. Now let's take the next step. Instead of only naming things, describe what you are doing. For example, I am sitting. I am standing. I am walking. I am eating. I am drinking. I am reading. I am writing. I am listening. I am working. I am learning English. These sentences are easy, but they are exactly what you need. You are connecting your actions directly to English. Imagine that you are making breakfast. Do not translate everything. Just think, I am cooking. I am making coffee. I am cutting bread. I am drinking water. I am eating breakfast. Very simple. Now, imagine that you are getting ready to leave home. Think, I am getting dressed. I am putting on my shoes. I am taking my bag. I am opening the door. I am going outside. Again, simple English. No complicated grammar, no difficult vocabulary. Just describe your life. Part 3. Use short sentences. Here is another important rule. Do not try to think in long sentences. Start with short sentences. For example, I am tired. I am hungry. I am happy. I am busy. I am ready. I am at home. I need water. I need food. I want coffee. I want to sleep. These sentences are short, but they are useful. You can use them every day, and when you practice them again and again, your brain becomes faster. Later, you can make them longer. For example, I am tired. I am very tired. I am very tired today. I am very tired today because I worked a lot. See? You do not need to start with the long sentence. Start small, then grow. One word, then a sentence, then a longer sentence, step by step. Part 4. Think about your day. Now let's make the exercise more interesting. Think about your day. What did you do this morning? Maybe you woke up. Think, I woke up early. I got out of bed. I brushed my teeth. I took a shower. I got dressed. I had breakfast. I drank coffee. I went to work. These are simple sentences, but they describe your real life. And that is exactly what makes this exercise useful. You are not memorizing random sentences. You are talking about yourself, your life, your activities, your feelings, your plans. This makes English easier to remember. Part 5. Stop looking for perfect English. Now we have an important lesson. Stop trying to make every sentence perfect. You will make mistakes. That is normal. You may say, I go to work yesterday. Maybe the correct sentence is, I went to work yesterday. That's okay. Correct yourself and continue. Do not stop speaking because of one mistake. Do not stop thinking because you forgot one word. Use a simpler word. For example, you forget the word delicious. You can say, the food is good. You forget the word exhausted. You can say, I am very tired. You forget a difficult word. Use an easier word. Your goal is communication, not perfection. The more you use simple English, the easier English becomes. Practice with me. Now let's practice together. I will give you a situation. You think in English. Imagine that you just woke up. Think, I am awake. I am tired. I am getting up. I am going to the bathroom. I am brushing my teeth. I am taking a shower. I am getting dressed. I am hungry. I am making breakfast. I am drinking coffee. Excellent. Now imagine that you are leaving home. Think, I am ready. I have my phone. I have my keys. I have my bag. I am opening the door. I am going outside. I am walking to work. Very good. You are already thinking in English. You are not translating every sentence. You are connecting your life directly to English, and that is exactly what we want. Now it is your turn. For the rest of today, choose 5 simple moments. When you wake up, think in English. When you eat, think in English. When you walk, think in English. When you work, think in English. Before you sleep, think in English. Use only simple sentences. Do not worry about difficult words. Do not translate everything. Just think. Just speak. Just practice. Today, you started something important. You learned how to begin thinking in English. You learned to name things around you. You learned to describe your actions. You learned to use short sentences. You learned to talk about your day. And most importantly, you learned not to wait for perfect English. Remember, simple English is still English. A short sentence is still communication. A small step is still progress. So practice today. Think in English for a few minutes. Then do it again tomorrow. Your brain needs repetition. Your brain needs practice. And slowly, English will become more natural. This is only part 1. In part 2, we will take this practice further. We will learn how to think faster, how to connect ideas, and how to create longer thoughts in English without translating everything. So keep practicing, keep speaking, keep thinking. And remember, step by step, your English is growing. Thank you for learning with me, and I will see you in part 2 of English Life Story.